All right, that should be it. Now we should be up. Can we confirm?
We are live.
Excellent. Hey, Cadre, how are we? It is a Saturday night, as you probably figured out, because you're, not sleeping, wondering what day it is. Everybody's crazy busy tonight. So I think...
One thing. Your legs is the focus on the camera.
Yay! Look at my knees!
Yep. You need to edit the camera up quite a bit.
How about that? Good, bad, ugly?
Let me see. Having some base rate issues through the stream by the looks of it.
Shall I kill it and bring it back?
Just give me a sec.
It's the Crazy Blind Guy Knee Man Show! Woo!
Alright, a little bit more up.
A little bit more up. How about that?
There's a slight delay, let me refresh.
Yeah, I know. Delays, etc., etc. Insanity. Blind people should not have cameras.
Lift it up a little bit higher.
Okay.
Your head is clipping into the donation. Technical difficulties. Perfect.
And they say you don't sing too. Let's take a second and make sure that this is where it needs to be settled. Because why the hell not?
Focus on the camera is a little bit off. It's kind of blurring you out.
Weird.
Yeah, try to just touch in front of your camera a little bit. Just cover it with your palm. See if you can refresh it.
Done and done. You guys get to watch the heel of my hand. Super dramatic. Crazy. Or if you prefer, crazy. Fixed? Not fixed?
Common here. Yeah, it's perfect now. It's perfect.
Excellent.
Now. Common says hello, and Tiga says, those were some cute knees.
Haha, that's right. It is the look at my sexy knees show, which is over very quickly because I do not have very sexy knees.
Alright, you can restart again.
Are we starting again? Is it informal enough that we can start again? Or do we have to just go on?
The show must go on, but I believe you can actually start again as a living form.
Hello, cadre. There you go. It's a better start than last time. Even though you don't get to see my sexy knees, which is useful because neither do I. That's a blind joke. You probably knew that. But you probably saw it coming better than me. Anyway, I hope you guys are good. We are in crazy, silly, obscene, absurd, weird, goofy mode because it's just that kind of day. I have no idea how long we're going to be at this tonight. It might be short, it might not, entirely dependent on kind of how we're looking. Everybody's got a bunch of other stuff they're looking to go do. I know we're going to lose out on a lot of our sort of regulars, and that's okay. But if we get enough of a thing happening, I'm happy to keep going. You know, usual drill, shove a quarter up my ass and make me sing. But kind of like the idea of keeping everything right-sized. So we'll play it by ear. This could be a normal thing. It could be a big, huge, giant, long thing, and it could be over in an hour. We'll see. But either way, I'm here. I am joined as always, or as almost always, by the lovely and talented Knut, everyone's favorite Viking, my producer and dear friend. Say hello, Knut.
Hello. So we have a couple of people here that needs to also get a hello from you.
Hello from you.
Kelly Martin on YouTube says, "Well, I can mostly see your face. Hello, hello. And
Show
also,
off.
does that mean we are under your thumb?"
You were under the heel of my hand. I was grinding you in the dust under my heel, or some other absurdly dramatic thing. But yes, hello. Mwah.
Tegan and Common are here, dancing around because of the knees were too fucking cute.
So I'm happy to report that the volume 1 of the Cycle of Bones series soundtrack, as I'm sure by now you must have heard, seen, listened to me blather on about and prattle on over. Not only is it out, which you guys should know by now, and available kind of almost everywhere, still kind of dealing with the Apple thing, but everything else is up and sorted. It is streaming. I find it amusing and interesting that there is now an official, at least for the moment, for the nuns to be all fancy schmancy, pinkies in the air, fancy schmancy. There is a new favorite, at least on Spotify. All this time, for years and yonks and just donkeys, which is Britishism. It has been Find Myself. That has been the fave. Well, this week, it has lost its top spot position. It was beaten out, actually, by a song from the Cycle of Bones Volume 1. It was beaten out by, you know what? I'm going to make you guess. I'm going to a kiss to somebody, whoever gets it right.
Tegan says, "You're listening to all of it all week."
Sweet, thank you.
And adds in with a silver sky.
Ah ha ha ha, yes, that is absolutely correct. And mwah, congratulations. You yourself are now the proud owner of a mwah. In fact, here's one more mwah, because you got it right. Silver in the Skies is officially the new favorite JPC song all over Spotify. And by a pretty substantive margin. So I guess this means you like it. We'll be doing that song here in a little bit, but we're not starting with it. We're starting with other stuff, because I want that. Beyond that, I have no official dramatic new news. We're moving forward on the book. I'm happy about that. We're not quite ready for beta reading yet, but we're getting there. And then, crazy insanity. Just because it's important you understand how big of a dork I am. Here's stuff that no one cares about, but if it weren't there, it would make a difference. You'd notice the missing piece somehow. It would feel less real. I had to, over the course of this past week, go through the time and trouble to determine whether or not the place in which these books take place had an official set of days of the week or not. Is there a work week? Turns out there is. Stuff I'd written before proves it. Then I had to determine what the hell the days of the week were. So that's a thing now. It's that kind of little detail that no one will notice or care about in the book, except for the fact that if it weren't there, it would just kind of seem, well, that's weird. Why is it Thursday? There's no Thor in this world. Why is it Thursday? And so on and so forth. So yeah, that's the kind of geekiness that I get up to when no one's looking. This is why I should not be allowed to have nice things. I do dumb stuff like that. But it makes me smile.
Tegan says, "Not them at all, just fleshing it out."
Exactly so. That is exactly right. And now, so as not to pad the runtime of the show, I think I'd do something silly like play some music. What do you think? What do you think? Think that sounds good? Should we do some music?
I mean, I thought this was a hot tub stream. Am I wrong?
Well, I've got the knees for it, but I'm missing the hot tub element. So yeah, I think you're wrong.
Alright, alright. I guess we can be okay with a song.
It's very kind of you. A grateful nation thanks you. So, let's do some music. Time is a fish on the water. They'll evaporate in the sun. Oh, it's coming marching toward me. War in their eyes, everyone. Let them come. But when the red curtain falls and all thoughts of tomorrow have gone, when thy fear burns away, leaving only a thunderous song. Nothing was lingers on, never mind what's to come. For a king's man need only stand tall when the red curtain falls. When the red curtain falls. Clear eyes that count every shadow. Your come the lambs for the slaughter. Fuel for thy fire, everyone. Let them come. But when the red curtain falls, and our thoughts of tomorrow have gone, when thy fear burns away, leaving only a thunderous song. Nothing was lingers on, well, never mind what's to come. For a king's man need only stand tall when the red curtain falls. When the red curtain falls. When the red curtain falls. gaze cuts through me like the edge of a blade. And when I hear your voice, yeah, my senses all fade, but no preconceptions before the last card is played. Waste my time. Go on and waste my time. Close another window. Open up another door. Ease my mind. Why can't you read my mind? Yeah. Oh, I just got this feeling. I don't know me anymore. I just got this feeling. I don't know me anymore. No. Sense apprehension. Do you feel what I feel, or is it my imagination? Is what I think not real? Do you know my eyes, or is it my turn to deal? Oh, waste my time. Go on and waste my time. Yeah. Close another window. Open up another door. Ease my mind. Why can't you read my mind? Yeah. I just got this feeling. I don't know me anymore. I just got this feeling. I don't know me anymore. No. Waste my time. Go on and waste my time. Close another window. Open up another door. Ease my mind. Why can't you read my mind? I just got this feeling. I don't know me anymore. I just got this feeling. I don't know me anymore. I just got this feeling. I don't know me anymore. No. Always attracts a certain crowd, and the apparitions that surround me somehow keep the normals out. Sit down and never mind the rain. Sit down and never mind the pain. No, yeah, my head is pounding from all the voices locked inside, and all the flickering lights around me. Oh, they're like a million piercing eyes, the thunderous echoing voices, without a face, without a name, unnumbered questions and no choices. So once again I begin to play the game as a grove light. sky before I realize my mornings pass me by. Oh, better chase the sunrise. Smoking slowly, slipping upward. It disappears into the dark. Sometimes the horrors that they tell you on earth can cause a fracture of your heart. Thunderous echoing voices. You'll only learn the things that you don't want to know. Unnumbered questions and no choices. Oh, and you won't see them. You're too busy gazing at the crow fly, born up to the sky before you realize your mornings pass you by. Better chase the sunrise, born up to the sky before you realize the real mornings pass you by. Better chase the sunrise. No. I often wonder when they see me, yeah. Do they see the spirits dance behind my eyes? Do they hear the words I give them? Or will they ever realize? Okay, now stop.
Damn, calm the fuck down.
Well, you said it had to be one the song. You said you'd let me do a song, so I just made it a big song. It's your fault.
I have no comeback against that. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, take that.
Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. I made a joke earlier about like, he doesn't want me to talk.
Nice, that's even funnier.
Alright, so we got a little bit of this now, obviously.
I have
Before-
coffee. I will take your time and let you tell me what you need to, because I have coffee.
Yeah. So before the song, it was "Lore, Yes Please" from Common, and Kelly Martin said, "To enjoy your world building."
Yeah.
I feel like it was a very smooth voice she said I used on that one.
I think you're right, yeah.
Tegan said,
I think you're
Queer-
right.
yes, query, why don't you put your Red Curtain album on Spotify?
That's an excellent question. The answer is it already should be there, and it's not, and I'm in the middle of an argument with the folks at my aggregate, which in this case was CD Baby, part of why I switched. Because they're there, and it's up everywhere else magically, but it's not on fucking Spotify. So I'm on it. It's a very good question. They were supposed to have already taken care of it. They still haven't taken care of it. So yeah, I'm working with them. I'm getting it fixed. I promise.
Now, on the first transmission, it was transmission from Tegan. Comment, here we go! I feel like it was that way.
I think it's, listen, I think it's reasonable for Common to have screamed on the transition. Transitions are her thing. It's okay.
I think so. Kelly said, nice segue. And on the second one, transition! Again from Tegan. Another one, absolute mad lad from Common. Yeah. Let's stop that.
So what I'm hearing is nobody liked it. Got it.
Yeah, everybody hated it. You suck at transmissions. We
do.
tried to tell you every single
You
time.
do. You tell me all the time. The problem is you keep saying transmissions when what you mean to say is transitions. I actually suck at both, so it's understandable, but I'm never sure which one I suck worse at. right?
I mean, it's about the communication aspect that really sucks.
I mean, that's fair. I love you. Mwah.
Smooth from Kelly.
Nice.
And at least Common appreciates me at least, so I appreciate that, Common. Thank you.
Just wait. At some point, I'll have to do this show from Norway, and I'll make him shake his ass for you on the tube, and it'll be fine.
Careful! Now we gotta go over to like some more adult websites for that.
I didn't say your ass was going to be without clothing on it.
Okay.
Boy, did you just up the ante! Jesus Christ! I went from have the Viking shake his ass on Twitch to suddenly he's naked and shaking his ass for all to see. I mean, okay, but that was not my plan. But okay, whatever, you do you.
Moving on. Common says medleys count. He just takes the blame, Knut. Only Viking has a new profile from Common.
Very nice.
I know what website I'm gonna start next, apparently.
What, vikingass.com?
Only Vikings. Obviously.
I mean, fair. That's very fair. There's wordplay aplenty with that too, so yes, that's fair.
I think we can find a very, very close relation with another site that is very popular at the moment, if I remember correctly.
I think that's possible.
And we're all caught up.
Well, awesome, and as always, and thank you, and that was fun, and I'm glad I got to make you guys go and hat trick it, because, you know, it may not be the faces or sounds that you actually make on your side of the keyboard, but what I picture is a collective every time I do it, which makes me smile.
I don't know about anyone else, but I go...
I have no idea what language that is, but that's what we're going with. It is which isn't a thing, but we're going with it for reasons.
Somewhere, Squarespace just got a cold chill.
I mean, you're not wrong.
For those that don't know, Squarespace is an application you can use to make websites. Just a little more, fun fact. Kelly says, careful with what you offer.
I mean, you're not wrong. It pays to be careful. It also pays to find yourself having not been careful and finding that, well, the motto, take risks, take chances, live dangerously, is fun right up until it's not. But it's fun most of the time. Like, pound for pound, you get more fun with live dangerously, take risks, take chances.
Until it starts going bad.
Well, yeah, it's all fun in games till someone loses an eye. And then you have different fun in games. As evidence, look, a fun in game.
Common hits you with a nice shirt, by the way.
Yeah, so because of course there's merch. Just like, of course, there were actual songs in the books, not just random lines of poetry, which is why there's a soundtrack. There's also merch. That is merch. That is the Edmund of Heart's Cross arms from the second book. Which I think there's a link for somewhere on the page for those that want it.
Right down below. Or in the description. Depending if you're on mobile or not. Common says, I prefer the red-hatted angry man, but Heart's Cross is acceptable in a pinch. Tegan says, has the merch website saved? need to, Tegan. I also need to get some.
So, I haven't played this song in quite some time because I was still kind of tinkering with it and so forth and so on. But it is on the next Blind Indie Rock disc. So I'm going to play it now because I feel like it. Because, well, you know, you people were silly enough to give me the access to play music for you. So that means you get to suffer through what I want to do. Moo, ha, ha, ha. So, this is a song that I've only done a little bit live, if at all. And I'm headbutting microphones, which is fantastic because only blind people do that, honest. One second, make sure I've readjusted it. Hang on. Yeah, all right, we're good. Hopefully the sound. By the way, is the sound all right tonight? Like, we've moved the mic position on stuff overall. So, is the sound all right tonight? Any trouble hearing me?
Sounds good on my end.
Okay. So, I've done this song a couple times, but not very often. And if I've ever done it at a show, I don't recall doing it. I'm fairly certain I wrote it right after. In fact, I know I wrote it right after a show. So, this is a song called Better Off Alone, which is not what you think it is. Because it sounds like the whole, I don't need a girlfriend or boyfriend, meh. It's not that song, it's a different song entirely. But for me, without going into super crazy detail, I just had this image of kind of Nowheresville, USA. Like small, tiny, blink and you miss it town, right? It's night. There's nothing to do. There aren't really very many streetlights, but there are a couple of buildings that have lights on outside of them just for security's sake. You know, the old grocery store, the little warehouse building off to one side, that kind of stuff. Nothing dramatic or cool or badass. Just this tiny stuff you need in a tiny 1 horse or maybe 1.5 horse town. I just had this image in my head of two kids, not little kids, but like, you know, late teens, early 20s, two kids wondering what the hell they're doing here. And that was sort of what led to this song. This collective moment of just trash blowing across the front empty parking lot, and what the hell are we doing here? That's what this turned into. So this is Better Off Alone. Can't see anywhere from here. Only winds in which lights wade round to see. All the greatness in our veins is wasted. All we seem to hear is how small all of our chances seem to be. What if we leave this town? Let everything crash down. For one more day or night can pull us in. What if the light's too bright? What if the time's not right? If we leave, what if we really can't go home? If that's true, maybe we're better off alone. Oh, I'm sick of waking up to fall asleep. Yeah, man, every day's just like the day before. All the frozen fears of friends and family, the secrets that they keep them all from ever walking out of that door. What if we leave this town? Let everything crash down for one more day or night can pull us in. What if the light's too bright? What if the time's not right? If we leave, what if we really can't go home? So there's Better Off Alone.
Clap, 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 clap.
Thank you.
So, before that, Kelly said Ditto needs to get the merch. Tegan says, I've enjoyed the books greatly. Looking forward to the next one.
That's exciting. Thank you very, very much. Glad you took the time to. Glad you like them. Glad you took the time to read them. If you have a minute, I would certainly appreciate. The best thing you could possibly do would be to go and leave a review, because when we get to the magic number of 50 reviews, assuming that they're not all negative reviews, we have Amazon promoting the book without us doing anything. Amazon will automatically push it out to people because it's popular enough. So if you enjoyed them and you have the time and are willing, please take a second and leave a review on the books on the Amazon site.
Comment says, there may or may not be an alpaca who may or may not be wearing something like that merch soon.
Ooh. I may or may not squee. I probably won't. That's not a sound I usually make, but it's possible.
Maybe, perhaps, potentially. Comment says, sounds very good, and Kelly had no issues as well, and Tegan says also sound is good to me, which is wonderful.
Excellent.
Tegan also said, love hearing you play whatever you played.
Ah.
And also Tegan says, about that song, it sounds like my place. Oof.
Ow. And fair enough. And fair enough, and ow.
Tegan is, ooh, I like. Comment is, very nice. It got like the exact opposite vibes of Never Leave Harlan Alive. I like it.
Alright, so we're going to do just a little bit more before we call it an evening. But I have a couple of things I specifically want to do, so we're going to do them.
Tegan says, I live in the middle of the woods, ... Carmen thinks you should do all the things.
If I did all of the things,
We'd be here all night.
Well, not only would we be here all night, because I mean, God knows I've done that when I was doing actual live shows where people were paying money out of their hard-earned wallets, right? To the hard-earned money. I don't know, the wallets probably weren't hard-earned. They probably just, went and spent money on the wallet. But whatever. They spent their hard-earned money to hear me sing songs that most people don't know. I felt like they deserved a boatload of that time, energy, and effort. So I would do these 2-3+ hour shows. And I'm capable of doing them still, of course, as evidenced by my birthday stream. But I don't want to do that every week. Because then, why are you going to come back next week? You just heard all the songs last week. And the week before that, and the week before. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to skip a week or 2, or 3, or 5. Yeah, let's see if he's still playing. I'll come back. That's not the way to build a crowd. That's not the way to get people to enjoy the show. Then you enjoy it once and you don't come back for a good long while. That's less than ideal. So I will do all the things, just not all tonight.
Take notes. Play hard to get.
Sure, let's go with that. So this was a song that woke me up out of a dead sleep, and I had to get up for work, and it didn't matter because I had to get the song out first, so that happened. And that's all I'm going to say about it, because I know who's here. You heard this before, and you've heard the story before, so that's going to happen. So we're doing this for reasons. Stop missing me? Was it when I told you that I'd finally made my choice? And when did you give up on me? Was it after skin. And when did you start hating me? Was it after or before your feet led you somewhere you could not see? And when did your smile fall from grace? Did you suffer? Did you murder more than you had ever guessed? And when did my light leave your face? Was it
Hey,
when you laid your
newstalker.
second
Thank you.
child to rest? I stand alone, searching for your shore. Oh, I remember clearly you stood on it. I felt you leave, and I heard you slam the door. And I felt you leave, and I heard you slam the When did you stop missing me? When did you stop missing me? No, when did you stop missing me? When did you stop missing me? Well, so whoever that is, thank you. Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the cadre, Khalida Kelly.
Oh, so I got the other you. The other you. It's okay. I'll take both of you. That's awesome. Let's go there.
Tig said before the song, considering we're here every week,
Well, you are. I don't play every song every week. That's why we have the rule of if I did it last week, I'm not doing it this week. This way, it's still a fresh show, you see.
Khalida says, no worries, I seem to be the only one in YouTube. It's Kelly.
I know. I know it's Kelly, but I'm glad you're on YouTube. That's cool. It's nice to see somebody watching it live there, too. Obviously, I'm a little more worried about Twitch because we're so close to that 50 follower thing. So that's awesome, and I appreciate it. I do. I'm good with you watching on YouTube, but believe me, I appreciate the extra follow.
Just a little shameless plug. If you haven't already followed JP and you like the content, please feel free to click that follow button. It helps us quite a bit.
Yes, indeed. It helps. Following us on social media anywhere helps. It's /JP Corwin almost everywhere. Facebook is JP Corwin Official. I think literally everything else other than Twitch is just flat out /JP Corwin. That's true of Twitter, of Reverb Nation, of where else? Insta, Patreon. Hell, it's even directly true of PayPal for whatever that's worth. That's not social media, but it's all /JP Corwin. It's all /JP Corwin because, well, that's kind of hi. I'm JP Corwin, and I approve this message. I believe we're even just Spotify /JP Corwin, are we not?
Yep.
Thought so. Because why not? So
official sounding.
Yeah, it's all dramatic and official. Actually, one of the things we're working on in the background, and I'm not telling you when it's going to happen because I don't know, right? Because there are things beyond my control. But one of the things we're doing in the background is trying to finally get the official blue check marks and appropriate check marks so that it's obvious that we're actually the real account. So that's happening on it's a thing we're pushing for on Twitter. It's a thing we're pushing for on Insta, on Facebook, on YouTube, a couple of places. There are hoops upon hoops upon hoops with a couple hoops on the side to jump through. It's a kind of a pain in the ass, but you kind of want it to be, right? Otherwise, it would be very easy for you to be like, no, I'm famous person X, yoink! And then you have that whole big thing to deal with. So, working on it. That's a thing we're pushing for in the not too distant future. So yeah, I think we're going to do some more music. Because, I like music. As might have occurred to you guys by now.
We could have never guessed you liked music.
I know, right? I'm the fire that you can't fly too close to. I'm the light that burns you in the night. Whatever else I say to you is untrue. No, I'll hypnotize and you'll forget to fight. Yeah. Fire that you can't fly too close to, becoming what I thought I'd laid to rest. A desperate, wretched hunger where my smile ends. Oh, a desperate, wretched burning in my chest. No one hears the thoughts inside my mind. What I show is what is real. And all that matters is the tick of time, waiting for the next life that I see. I am the fire. Oh, I'm the fire that you can't fly too close to. My voice, the gravity that draws you. Truth is wishful words for me to drown in. Oh, and in its way reveals my every sin. No one hears the thoughts inside my mind. So what I show is what is real. And all that mattered was the tick of time, waiting for the next life that I see. Becoming what I thought I'd laid to rest. A desperate, wretched hunger where my smile ends. Oh, a desperate, wretched burning in my chest. I am the fire. Of my homeland, they beckon to me. They cannot escape my mind's eyes. At night when I dream twixt the gulf and the sea, lay Trimeris, her arms open wide. From humble beginnings of fire and of rain, from dragon's den distance and dream, more than history living is our crown to me. honor, glory, and chivalry's gleam. Dry Marian blood floweth hot in my veins, like the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade, no matter where I lay me down. Dry Maris, she's always my home, my heart and my sword to your crown. Dry Maris, she's always my home. Long have I traveled all the known world I have tread, I've seen fairness, gentility, and grace. But when other kingdoms leave up their high praise, 'tis my heart feels its emptiest place. 3 seas guard the throne of my oath and my own, the wide water, the raiment of queens. Try Mary and angels in grace, stood alone, oh their beauty lends fighting in wings. Dry Marian blood floweth hot in my veins, like the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade, no matter where I lay me down. Dry Maris, she's always my home, my heart and my sword to your crown. Dry Maris, she's always my home. Though the world's eyes may darken and all light may fade, come tyranny, oppression, and hate, there will stand one last bastion, so hope can remain, held by heart, blood, and glittering blade. And if ever a war I must wage me one day, or be drawn with my sword on the field, I know my friends, 'tis no matter what banners displayed, for my heart beats Dry Marian steel. Dry Marian blood floweth hot in my veins, the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade, no matter where I lay me down. Dry Maris, she's always my home, my heart and my sword to your crown. Dry Maris, she's always my home. Dry Marian blood floweth hot in my veins, like the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade, no matter where I lay me down. Dry Maris, she's always my home, my heart and my sword to your crown. Dry Maris, she's always my home. Dry Maris, she's always my home. Dry Maris, she's always my home. Silver in the sky, silver polished steel, wound about my throat and singing at my ear. Silver in the air, burn the battlefield. Silver brush the rose who summoned me to bloom. Swordsmen stood beside me, lords of fen and field, smiled to risk their bones, each man a living shield. Spear and glaive behind me, deadly swift and strong, raids of a winter's moon above fade ragged and are gone. Silver in the sky, silver polished steel, wound about my throat and singing at my ears. Silver in the air, burn the battlefield. Silver brush the summon me to me. Dry Mary and blood floweth out in my veins, like the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade, no matter where I lay me down. Try Maris, she's always my home, heart and my sword to your crown. Try Maris, she's always my own. Try Maris, she's always my own. Try Maris, she's always my own. Silver in the sky, silver upon a steed, wound about my throat and singing at my ear. I can think of no better 3 songs to put in a single collective than those, because they completely span sort of the 3 stages of what I've done musically. The sort of modern blind indie rock stuff, and then the blue card song stuff, and now the soundtrack stuff, which ties back to the books. So, there you have it.
Clap, 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 clap.
So yeah.
That was a little bit too robot-y. Right.
You're fine.
So it seems like people liked your triple transitioning again.
It seemed like a good place to sort of pull on the brakes for the evening. I thought if we're going to do it, and we are, then let's go out with something comparatively big. I thought that was a fair way to end the night.
Right, I think we can say that went pretty well with the Tika saying "Vivat Trimaris!"
Yeah.
Comes "Vivat Trimaris!"
Yep.
Alida says "Vivat!"
Yep.
Tika says "Cult of Corwin!"
No.
Sacrifice the goats now!
No. No. Oh, goat is delicious, but no. No cult.
Oh, we're not sacrificing the goats?
As long as we're cooking them after, that's fine.
Oh, okay, good.
Goat is
'Cause
delicious.
I got him on a bargain, okay? We kind of need to
Yeah,
do
no,
it now.
that's fine. Goat is delicious. Its coat is awesome. The horns can make fantastically cool things like drinking horns and so on and so on. No, I'm good. Just it's not really a sacrifice, right? Because I don't accept sacrifice.
All right.
But you can totally slaughter a goat and we can have a feast. I'm good with that.
Come on. Remove the human sacrifice, please. We don't need him anymore.
I mean, let's not get crazy. What are we talking about? What do we got? I'm kidding.
Are you interested in that?
No, of course not. Of course not. This is who we are. This is what we do.
Yeah. Come says they super do to the songs matching, and they do. Tegan says, "We love you, Corwin." Come says, "We do." Khalid says, "Need curry."
Goat curry. Right now I'm hungry. Which is good, because there's dinner somewhere.
Indeed.
Is there anything else anybody needs? Anything else anyone wants to say, ask, etc., etc.? We are definitely going to call it a night here. However, I'm not going to. Thanks, bye. Run off stage.
I think we do not have any specific sort of messages here besides goat tikka masala and curry, obviously.
Also roasted goat. I've never had baked goat though. I kind of feel like that needs to happen at some point.
I can't say I've had that either.
Yeah.
That's an odd one.
Roasted
But-
goat, though. I've had that. That's delicious.
Indeed.
All right, Cadre, thank you again and 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 again for sticking with me every week and for coming back out. It's, as always, awesome to see you guys. You are very literally, in a very clear and specific way, the reason I get to come do this. Otherwise, it's me and Canute just kind of talking while I play for, an empty house. That's no fun. I get to hang out with you guys at least a little bit, which is awesome. And I'm glad you're enjoying the music, and I'm glad we get to do this every week, with the exceptions of, occasional weekends that get screwed up like that. But thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for everything. And everything, of course, includes all the electricity. Later.
And also, guys, if you haven't already, if you're new to the channel, or if you just stumbled in here by randomly being a live channel, leave a follow. It helps us quite a bit. We're trying to reach 50 followers to be affiliated with Twitch.
And we're almost there.
We're at 42 out of 50, so we're getting close. And also, it helps to also pay attention to whenever we go live, so you can not miss a show every Saturday.
Yep. It's a good thing overall being tied like that, because then you know what's going on. You don't have to wonder what's going on. Oh God, is he going? I don't know. Now you know, because posting and stuff. All right, guys. Thanks again. Thanks for all the electricity.